mic was on. No one's gonna know what it means out of context.
James. It sounds like you need to go to sleep. Have you had water yet? Have you eaten yet? You need to go to sleep. Get off your phone. Lay down. Listen to these vibes as we rhyme it out. Let's go. Come on now. Turn off your phone. Emma, you too.
I want to make you laugh so hard. You inhale and then snort your tea up your nose. I think it would be fairly easy.
Sounds very painful.
You know what? It's actually not that bad.
I've snorted cereal up my nose before. Very recently, too.
Cereal? Recently?
Yeah, it hurt like a bitch. I was laughing.
Fucking would.
No, it's okay. Once you're used to it, it doesn't hurt anymore.
Of course not, no.
I'm training all of my holes.
What?
Someone, please. I'm training every day.
That's fucking rude.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heart attack. And now I get to hang out with my Twitch people. Mwah! Oh, fuck. I did not feel good. Oh. How does one acquire pixie dust? I hope it's not harmful to the pixie. You tickle the pixie. You tickle the pixie real good. Smile. What? That one. Get that wet. And then I need reds. Oh! I squeaked! What the fuck was that? Oh, fuck!
Jesus Christ!
Oh man. Your GF has a few of those molars, different colors too. That's awesome! That's really cool. Oh. I was excited. Dude, I'm pretty sure it's you, but I can't put it on you yet until I can... Oh!
Ooh.
What the?
Holy shit.
I'm so sorry, Capria. Are you lonely?
Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody to call my own.
I was like, well, because I was thinking of like glass making, and I was like, dang, I never even thought about putting different colors in the glass. I hated every second of it. Oh, we don't gamble here. No gambling. No. Exercise the mind, you know? Gotta do it on the spot. Get your biddies out of here. Get your biddies out. Get your biddies out. I don't need it forever on my streams. I don't need it to be the thing that people see and they're like, oh my god, this person's crazy, you know? Like, I know I'm crazy, you guys know I'm crazy, but when there's a new person that comes in a chat, we kind of have to like mellow it out, make it seem like it's not crazy, because then we can turn them crazy too. You were legit making me think I should look up different color molars.
Ooh! How loud was that? Was that pretty loud?
I hate everything about this. Fuck. Okay, let's just keep moving. It's fine. It's totally fine. Fuck, Steven! You are an asshole! Fucking asshole. Silence bomb. I don't know why that just fucking killed me.
Weird. X10.
What happened? What was that? What?
Literally marked oh my god. Why have I been playing on Procreate on hard? I've been making it so much more difficult for me to use Procreate. Then you just click it and it just goes. It just does it. It just does it. What? There are 1,000 people, almost 1,000 people that like my stream? You guys are some weirdos. But I love my weirdos. You have to be kidding me. This whole time I could have saved what I like to have my brush set to. I'm having an existential crisis. What? Why do my fingers look weird?
Take me home.
My dude has one super thick finger and then one not thick finger.
I'll give you a thick.
Oh. It bleeped it out perfectly. What? I am going to BRB. Gotta prevent the dog from eating rocks. Would you guys like to leave? Oh no! Bye, Chris. So, if that's been your hesitation, don't let it hesitate. Don't you hesitate? Don't. Yeah. Okay.
You got lucky this time, buckaroo.
Tired of watching art? Well, then why are you watching art? That sounds like a you problem. Tired? Oh! Oh no, I'm so sorry, boy. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Do you want to turn off the audio a little bit?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay. I figured you might say so. But I just wanted to ask.
Nope. You guys see? No, I guess it's probably better. You guys see that? Look at that. The jar's fucking me up. What the hell? I'm gonna have bruised hands. I can't open this, guys. We can't do stream. I need to grab my tape. I need to grab my tape. Yes, I do. I need to grab the tape and pre-cut some sizes. No! 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 Absolutely fucking not! No! No! Close that fucking door! Not happening! No, it's not a kink, and no. I don't shame kinks here. Everything. Everything. You can customize everything. Well. Oh, yeah, that was pretty good. You have to see the tears, guys.
And then she looked over, tears got a tear.
It was just like coming down. I'm laughing too hard. This is great. Fantastic. Oh, babe. Did I get any yellow on? Did I just completely miss any of the yellow? It looks like I came off the computer and didn't grab any of it.
They would probably join me. Hell yeah. And the cursing or the painting? These are very distinct differences that we must know.
Tools look like a butt plug? It does look like a butt plug.
Alright, so we're gonna continue our oh my gosh, I almost said smegment. Oh, I'm tired. We're gonna continue our segment. Is it storming right now? Oh, yes it is. Suck those bits. Of course I'll suck those biddies. I forgot that the mic was on. No one's gonna know what it means out of context.
James. It sounds like you need to go to sleep. Have you had water yet? Have you eaten yet? You need to go to sleep. Get off your phone. Lay down. Listen to these vibes as we rhyme it out. Let's go. Come on now. Turn off your phone. Emma, you too.
I want to make you laugh so hard. You inhale and then snort your tea up your nose. I think it would be fairly easy.
Sounds very painful.
You know what? It's actually not that bad.
I've snorted cereal up my nose before. Very recently, too.
Cereal? Recently?
Yeah, it hurt like a bitch. I was laughing.
Fucking would.
Hello, hello.
Once you're used to it,
Oh,
How
that's not
goes
no.
it? Hi. I'm alive. So tired right now. I had to go to the midnight release of Switch 2. You had to go? Don't you have finals today? Hello, Heart. What's up? Okay, I gotta turn that down. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Okay. Ooh. That was pretty good. If I do say so myself. Alright, good morning, guys. Welcome to the Good Morning Show with Vinny. I am currently going to be washing off my slab. Because it's a mess. It needs a good rinse off from yesterday's stream. I could have stayed home, but I got anxious. My dad didn't really want me to go. I didn't really want you to not go. I understand that. You washed that slab. Thanks, Heart. I'm washing it real good. The slab that you guys cannot see right now. There we go. I was like this close to not streaming this morning. But alas, the paint calls to me, and I must make it. I've got a few more paints I have to make. Math, gym, and bio today. That doesn't sound too bad, but I also know that you don't really... Do you like math? I can't remember if you don't like math or not. How do you feel about bio? I loved biology. That was a really fun class. I had a really cool teacher for that in high school. Ew, math. But Ducky, it's math. Math is so fun. Math makes sense, okay? Math makes sense. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I actually have something really funny to tell you guys. But I don't know what it's called, so I need to look it up first before I do that. Oh my gosh, what's it called? Just looking up random things. Okay, that's actually really cool. You can buy actual scrolls. Well, hell, that sounds fun. I might actually do that. What is it called? Wow, I am really being super descriptive for math. What's it called? Whatever. The reason why I wanted to look it up is because I want to make sure that I referred to it correctly. And I don't even know if it was the right thing or not, but I remember in high school, I was super into Excel spreadsheets. And I had nothing to like actually input, and so I just like would input different numbers. And I was like, ooh, what if I made a grid system with numbers, and then like had like the different numbers line up for how they correspond to each other to equal out 0. And then what if I removed all the zeros, and instead of doing like nothing because it doesn't do nothing and it goes on to the next number, like what if I did sets of numbers that way up to, it was like 13 or something. And I created this whole grid system. And it created like these gorgeous patterns because of the numbers, and I would like coordinate the numbers to certain colors. And I was like, that's crazy. And then when I was in high school, I was like, oh, there's a missing number, because I was like absolutely certain that from the way that the pattern was and the way that the pattern was created by following a number of sequences, there were things that just didn't line up all the way. And they were like, it like skipped. And I was like, that's really weird. Why does it skip? And so then this was, not gonna lie, this was like a 2-year thing. And then I showed my algebra teacher, and she's like, Tyra, this looks really similar to whatever the thing is that I was trying to look up. And she was like, how did you come about this? And I was like, I was playing with Excel. Yeah. I just still feel really silly about that. Math is I hate one of the kids, and I'm doing really bad in bio. Not really bad, but I can't tell you shit about it. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a C in gym and bio, which are my worst grades, and even if I fail my finals, I have at least a D, but I think I'll only go to a C-. Well, that's not bad. It's good that you have that down, though. My brain goes to goop with math. If it's math related to science, it's beautiful. That I can do. Fair enough. Sorry you sent so much? No, you are perfectly fine. I was just trying to be silly and look up things. Yeah, I was a bad student. I could almost never focus in my classes. And it was really funny to me because in like after my freshman year of high school, I literally almost failed this class. Like legit, I had almost failed. What was it? It was freshman English. And my English teacher, because we had like this counselor day where your counselors would come to you and they would see how you're doing in class, and they would see what you need to do and what your teacher recommends. And my teacher had pulled me aside because people were like working on their things, and he's like, Tyra, can I talk to you in the hallway? And I was like, yeah, what's up? Because I was failing this class. And he was like, Tyra, I think you need to take a higher class. And I was like, bro, are you kidding me? I'm almost failing this class, and you want me to do more work? And I didn't understand it then. And And then when my counselor was like, Tyra, like, what class do you want to take? Like, your teacher recommends this, but I see your grades are this. And I was like, yeah, I think he's smoking. Which wouldn't surprise me, because Mr. Jones was a cool dude. But then later on, so like my sophomore year, I didn't take that class, but I also still struggled. And then my junior year, I was like, fuck it. So I took the AP class, which is a college course class. That's like condensed down for high school students. And lo and behold, I did better. It's because I wasn't bored out of my fucking mind. So all to say, you might just be bored in your classes. You're struggling to pay attention, and you're struggling to turn things in, and you're struggling to just do anything. You might just be bored. Yeah, no, Mr. Jones was a really cool dude. I really enjoyed his class. That was his first year teaching as well. At least at that school. I don't know if he was teaching before then. And I just have very strong memories of him trying to emphasize points for English. And him, like, throwing pencils at the whiteboard and, like, yeeting them up into the ceiling and like, trying to get them to stick. And he'd, every time it would just bounce off, he'd be like, "Aw," and then he would continue the lesson. Oh, man. That dude was wild. He was wild. Can you do my math final for me? I'll send you some pictures when I get there. No. I had not good teachers to help my math, so in the long run, math makes me panic. I understand. Yeah, bitch is high. I was like, bro, you're kidding. No, my English teacher takes 80 years to grade thing. I was bored, so I started working at a hammer. Me, I'm thinking 2. Started working on a hammer. Hell yeah. I'm not saying like it's good to get distracted with your classes, but it was more just like if you find yourself struggling with something, there's like a couple different ways that you can approach it. And one of those ways is that maybe that class isn't for you. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in like a, like you might have to retrain your way of thinking about what classes you should take. And if like taking a different course that would help you understand more or like help relate things to you, then that's what you should do. English and science was my boo. Hell yeah. I'm not bad at this, I'm just bored is a big reason why some teachers just don't work for some students and is often with a lot of ADHD folks who some teachers just don't know how to approach. Yeah, and that's what's really unfortunate. Especially when you have such a school system that's built on specific one-way standards or on, like at that time, I don't think it's this way anymore, but at that time, my high school was on standardized testing. I think they still do a portion of standardized testing, but I don't think it's like what it used to be. But like standardized testing doesn't actually tell people what you are good at or what the school is doing well to teach. It's just telling information about, okay, are they testing well? Because that was the other thing is I really struggled to do tests. Art classes are epic for me. Dude, I never took an art class. I wanted to so bad. That's really cool. Gonna be lurking as I got work to do. You got work to do today. Welcome to the car. I hope you have a good one. Thank you for popping by. I don't think I've got another mod in chat, so I'm gonna shout you out. One moment, please. That was fucking weird. Okay. That felt like... I don't know what that felt like. It felt like something like left to my eye. Oh my. I'm not awake for this, guys. Fuck you, that's why. That's funny. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Guys, go follow Heart if you want this energy. It's good energy. We're gonna make it a military truck. Oh my gosh, for your game? That's intense. Next week, I'm babysitting my little cousins, and I'm doing it 7 hours a day for 3 days, plus 2 hours one day. So I'm getting about $69. Damn! That'd be nice. I'll be the mod. My art teacher did not help me. I was real decent, but he refused to help me and my friends, and I kind of lost joy for it. But tiring the test, he helped me, and I was like, why the fuck now? And then he was mad I didn't finish the study for it, so I had to stay behind on my own to finish it. That's so silly. Maybe he had like a wake-up call and was like, oh, I need to actually like do things to help my students. I was like, you know, this would have been prevented have you actually taught me. And the teacher before was amazing, and someone stole my art book, which is a pain. That's so frustrating. No, Ducky. Heart, look at that. Stubby fingeritis strikes again. Oh, it's fine. My dad said if my aunt forgets how much, he said she'd pay me, bump it up to $4 an hour. I'm confused. Like, if it gets to the end of it, and she's getting ready to pay you, and she's like, oh, how much do I owe you? And then that's what you said? Or, like, that's what your dad said to say? Basically, he helped everyone else except me and my friends at the same table. I'm not sure. People are weird. And they're weird about things. They are weird about things. It's really interesting to me. Well, shoot. Okay, I need to go back to my BRB screen for a second. The military truck looks really cool, Heart.
It just does it.
I think that looks awesome.
It just does it. What? There are 1,000 people? Almost 1,000 people?
Okay. Now I'm back. Gotta go. Bye. Bye, Pebble. Have a good one. Good luck at school today. You got this. Okay, my tea's fine. I'm not sure what the flip I did, but hey, still got the grades I needed, and that's what matters, honestly. No one asks me about my grades that I got in high school. I think the only time that's ever been asked was for, like, summer jobs I had. And even then, I think it was only, like, one summer job. And they were like, you don't have to fill that out. So, no, I don't think it's really necessary anymore to really care too much about your grades. Only in the sense that you feel like you understand the information. We'll do two. We'll do two. Nice. So in college, most of my grades were much better. My last year of college, I failed 3 classes, but that was, I feel like there wasn't too much that I actually could have done about that. at that time, at the end of my college career, I was actually going through a lot. Just mental health wise and family wise, and there was a lot of shit going on. And it got to the point where I couldn't function very well. And what was also crazy was that, so I was going to school for physics and music, and my physics advisor had literally said that I'd be fine taking Calculus 3 and differential equations together at the same time. Oh my god, that was a mistake. I should have, as soon as I went to DiffyQ, I should have known that that class wasn't for me. And I should have dropped out really early on, but I was really big on just taking a lot of classes at once. Like I took 18 hours at Bethany, but that was only what they could count towards my degree. Because I also took classes that, like, because they have like a maximum amount of classes that you can take, so in technicality, I took like 25 hours. Which was a lot, and I was working on top of that. And then, trying to think. I don't remember how many classes I took my last year. But I know I had a lot of classes then too, because I had, like, jazz music theory, which I fucking loved. That was a fun class. And then I had viola performance, and then I had orchestra and piano and Calc 3 and DiffyQ and something else. And it's wild because I'm now going back to school. Like, that's crazy. Oh my gosh! You have a reference board for it? That's really cool. I like that. I mean, I'm sure that, like, obviously helps you a lot having a reference board, but that looks really cool. 80% trauma-induced? I don't remember half of it. Half the grades I had, I couldn't do anything I wanted. So, doomed, and I ain't paying to go to uni. I could retake classes, I guess, but too much going on. I completely understand. I am hopefully going back to school. I need to wait for loan stuff later this month for me to actually know what the decision is. I am actually really pumped about it, and I'm so excited to start taking classes again. And one of the classes I'm really excited to take is geology. I don't technically need to take the class, but I want to take the class because that's something that I want to do. Is learn more about geology and more in like a university setting to see a little bit more of what I would like to entail. But yeah, I have fairly limited classes on what I actually need to take anymore. Find all these pics of military trucks. I'm pretty sure I'm on some list for users. No, heart! The trope of, like, artists, writers, and various designers having to look up just the wildest shit for them to, like, fit in their research is so funny to me. Because, like, I think it's incredibly funny when, like, the whole trope in the US anyway is like, oh, my FBI agent's gonna love this. Just kind of making the joke that every person is being watched by, like, an FBI agent because we all know that our phones are tapped. Because there was never a release order for one of the executive orders that was done in 2000, 2001, 2002, right after, essentially right after the Twin Towers. And the US just, like, never talked about it. They're just like, yeah, no, we're gonna have this executive order and we're not ever going to, like, it doesn't have an expiration limit. So that's fun. I want to go into forensic science, paleontology, English literature, and performing arts, but nope. One day, I really feel like paleontology is just like right up your alley. I really feel it's just right up your alley. You know, Ducky, I know we kind of like make the joke a lot, and like it's kind of one of those jokes where we're like, it's a joke, but someday it may not be a joke. If you ever do come to Kansas to visit all of us, especially now that Vixen's gonna be living here, Kansas has a lot with regards to paleontology. The landscape that we have just in Kansas is like incredible for the fossil finds that are here. So if you come over, I can take you to one of the, it's called the Steinberg Museum, and it's in northern Kansas, and it's a giant museum just dedicated to fossils of Kansas and of the different ages of where these fossils kind of like came from. It's a really, really awesome museum, and I really think you would enjoy it. They also have an incredible collection of minerals, deposits, and various like rocks on display, which is also really fun, and I would love to go back as well. I'd be an absolute I know. Little Lara Croft ass Ducky. Ducky is so cool. Ducky would be their own thing. Like, Lara Croft is big, but then there'd be Ducky. Did performing arts and then life screwed me over? I understand that. Life has a good way of, like... I feel like, to me, life has a really good way of showing you what's really important. And allowing you the opportunity to go after what you actually... I would like to. Do you want to come say that over here in my face? Come here. Come say it over my face. Come. Come. I can't see you. I'm blocked behind paints. Come here. Charles, come. Come. Hi. Hello. No, none of that is for you, darling. Hi. Hi, baby. How are you? He is big, Hungry, but it is not time. He has way too much time left to wait, so he's gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. I'm making it the top of my bucket list. I love that. Lara Croft's twice removed cousin. Yeah, but this person's even better. Ducky's even better. Got a nice little thing there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask the doctor about that. Okay, well, thank you for coming by and say hi. Thank you. Can I give you a treat for it? Ho ho ho! I said the magic word. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We've spawned 2 of them. That's it. Thank you. Big heart. I was spelling out the other word, but I can't say it out loud because then they get excited. Up. Gentle. Hey. Up. Good girl. Wait. Rosie, up. Wait. Come on, up. What are you doing? Stay. Gentle. Thank you. Oh, that was a good gentle. Usually they bite my hands off. That's not for you. Down. That's for everybody. Up. Charles. Charles. Oh, careful. Gentle. Oh, no. Come back. Come back. Rosie, you've already had yours. You're being a butt right now. Charles, up. Thank you. Wait. Please don't pop me. Gentle. Thank you. You just swallowed that. Dude, that's not a soft treat. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, darlings. I hope you guys enjoyed that little treat. Yeah, thank you. You did so good. You did so good. Oh, thanks for the follow. Hey, that's cool. Space Station, what's up? We were talking about paleontology and the paleontologist hold on. Paleontologist Sva. I think I'm lost. How are you doing this morning? Oh, right. What's up, Space Station? I like that stuff. What do you like? Paleontology? I'm at work, unfortunately. Well, get wrecked. That sucks to suck. No, I'm kidding. It's good to obviously work. Get your brain firing, earn that dollar or pound or whatever you're earning right now. I am getting wrecked. Dang. Paleontologist, how are you doing today? What's happening? We were talking about how Kansas is like a gold mine for various fossils. And there's also a giant museum dedicated to it in northern Kansas, in Hayes actually, where they go through different dinosaurs that have been found in Kansas, as well as like over the world, but mainly found in Kansas, and the various minerals, rocks, different like displays that they have, because they've got a huge collection and it is honestly amazing. I spent way too much time there when I went there. I know of that museum. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Prussian Franks. What? I like rocks. I collect them and fossils too. Hell yeah, that's really cool. I would love to go fossil hunting in Kansas. There's also geodes. There's like a geode wall in Kansas that I really want to go to. It just happens to be just far enough away that every time I want to go, I don't really have the capability to. Whether I'm just like exhausted from an entire week of working like 60 hours or what. Meant to go fossil hunting, but the dude hosting it never got back to us. Oh, that's silly. I hope everything's okay though. Like, I hope he didn't just like get sick. Okay, I need something a little more upbeat right now. I also need to find some more music to put on my playlist. I'm on Twitch too. Hell yeah, that's pretty sick. We should do a stream meetup fossil hunting event thing. Yeah? Are you in Kansas? I know you mentioned similar storms the other day, so I kind of figured that might be the case. Close enough. You're in New Orleans. Ah, just close enough, you know. It's just what, like a 14-hour drive? But it's actually funny that you said that you're in New Orleans, because I really want to go to New Orleans because I have family in Louisiana. And oddly enough, my family is from Louisiana. Listen, I'm not great with geometry. I'm not a rocket surgeon. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's okay. I do think that'd be really cool. I need to go down for, oh my gosh, if I can talk. I need to go down for family history hunting. It's not hunting. What's it called when you're going down to look for your family stuff? I don't know. You're in Virginia. That, you know, I wonder with the VA. I wondered with VA. That's really cool. Dang, so it's early for you as well. What are you guys doing up so early? We went ourselves, found nothing, but it was still fun to do. It is fun to do. It's also hard to, it's hard to know what is a fossil and what is just a rock if you don't know what you're looking at. Now, apparently, in the limestone of Kansas, so Kansas has a long history of limestone, digging, limestone processing, I forget what you call it, and because Kansas used to be the, like, bed of the ocean at one point in time, there is a lot of calcium deposit where the limestone comes from. And inside this limestone, you can actually see pieces of fossils because over time, like, over time, these, not fish, what are they called? It doesn't matter. They would sink to the bottom of the floor, and then it would just like calcify over time because more and more things would get on top of it. And so we've got a lot of really cool specimens that are just hanging out in our limestone walls that we have now taken out of the ground and put up for buildings. And so if you see like raw limestone that was likely built in the 1800s-ish time, you can actually go up to these walls and like look for fossils and be able to actually see them in the limestone wall, which is really cool. And we're talking like millions and millions of these creatures, so it's fairly common to find them. Just a cool rock. It's more than just a cool rock heart. It's a lifestyle. Oh my gosh, why are my eyes so mad? Okay. I worked nights, so I've been here since 10:30 last night. Oh man, I'm sorry. That's late. I had an email apologizing for not having 2 items in my order. Well, at least they warned me. That is really nice, though. Unlike, like 2 weeks ago, I had an order and it didn't have the item at all. Instead, the person gave me a gift card. It was an Amazon order, and I was like, dude, just return the order. Like, just tell me you don't have it. What is this gift? I still have the gift card, and I'm afraid to use it. Also, I went on a journey to find my family history as well. I absolutely love genealogy. Hell yeah. A paleontologist on Twitch that streams. He's in field now. He streams from it. Can you give me their @ Is it a self-plug? Is that you? Are you the paleontologist that's streaming right now? Holy shit, it looks like you do stream. When was the last time you streamed? I like your about section. Sorry, I'm just stalking you right now. Did you ever get the item? Tell me. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get the item with that order. I had to reach back out to them and be like, hey, yo dog, I didn't get the item. And they were like, because I ordered 3 things with that order. And long story short, they were confused because they were like, wait, you didn't get your order or you didn't get the item? And I was like, dude, bro, I've been saying this from the beginning. I got my order, didn't get the item. And they're like, okay, we can just like refund you or send you another one. And I was like, please send me another one. I just need it for my camera. I just need to stick my camera to my wall. I just need a sticker. That's all I need. I didn't mean for this to be complicated. I'm sorry. Oh, you meant the paleontology, dude. I figured. I didn't figure. I don't know why I said that, but that is funny. Paleontologist Virginia, let me know who the paleontologist is. I guess I also could probably just look up paleontology on Twitch. Paleontology. Paleontologizing, the guy who streams most every day in the field. That's so cool! Thank you for sharing. I think that's what's super freaking cool about Twitch, is that you can find some just really incredible, super niche things on Twitch that you wouldn't have thought about. And you can build a community around that. And while paleontology itself isn't niche, to me, it's interesting to hear that this is something that is also on Twitch, which is funny because, like, my Twitch is filled with a lot of art, and so whenever I meet other people, and I'm like, hey, I'm on Twitch, and they're like, oh my god, do you play games? And I'm like, no, I do art. And they're like, oh, you do art on Twitch? And I'm like, yes, you do anything on Twitch. So this idea of, like, I'm still finding out what, like, Twitch has to offer, even like 5 years later. Hell yeah, should be like on 4 p.m. EST. All right, done. I have followed. I have my notifs turned on. I will get notified. I will get notified if they go live. Oh, it's a time to be alive. Oh, I should warn you, I also sing randomly. So if you like random singing, or rather if you don't like random singing, you should unfollow right now and you should block. Yes. You don't need some weirdo singing to you. What's even funnier is that sometimes I don't even realize that I'm doing it until someone mentions it, and I'm like, oh, okay. He will be for sure. Yes, that's so cool. Can't wait to see him go live. Right, Dougie? I'm really excited about that. That seems really awesome. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Okay, guys, tell me, what are your plans for today? What hath the day brought to you on this fine hour? I know we got some people working, but what are we doing after work? What are we doing to, like, satiate our souls? How are we gonna find a few minutes to just exist today? I think today I am going to oh my goodness. I think today I am going to finally journal a bit. And then tonight I'm gonna go watch the new Mission Impossible movie. I'm pumped about it. I don't really care much for Mission Impossible, but it's gonna be a good time. And honestly, crazy stunts, let's go. Crazy authentic stunts by the actors, let's go. Let's go. Can't wait to see the new Jurassic World film. I'm dying to watch it. There's a new one? I do some reading until I hear from my friend. But first, nom noms. Nom noms are so good. Ducky, I have something really funny to tell you. It's been Chris's new thing lately to go nom nom whenever there's anything that he enjoys. Or like has like a positive reaction to. So I'll be like, I don't have a good example. He's been doing this a lot lately. Oh my gosh. Toothpaste. I had to buy more toothpaste because we're out. And I was like, hey, I bought some more toothpaste. And he'll be like, nom nom. It's really funny to me because it has nothing to do with that, but it makes me happy. It makes me happy. Would scream nom nom to each other. You guys have, okay. When we played Repo and you guys were doing nothing for the objective besides sitting under a bed and just screaming at each other. Oh my god, that was so funny. I'd be like screaming, running away from Monster. I'd be like, ah, da, 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 and then I would turn around and I would walk past a room and there's just you guys just giggling under a bed. Being absolute dorks. I watched the Phonician scheme was so good. Hold on, wait, what's that? Fucking hell, Chris is so adorable, right? Just silly. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Wealthy businessman Sasa Korda appoints his only daughter, a nun, as sole heir to his estate. As Korda embarks on a new enterprise, they soon become the target of a scheming tycoons, foreign terrorists, and determined assassins. Oh my god. Okay. I love how just like the cover that I'm looking at has him with like a black eye and his head is bandaged. Wes Anderson movie. Okay. It was a screenshot of just both of you looking at me. It's such an interesting style of storytelling. I recommend Asteroid City. Okay, hold on, wait. Now I gotta look this one up. I'm getting a lot of recommendations right now. Thank you. Oh, it didn't save. Copy and paste. I like the style of this. Ooh, it actually doesn't have a lot of good reviews. But the top review sounds really heartwarming. So, world-changing events spectacularly disrupt the itinerary of a junior stargazer space cadet convention in an American desert town circa 1955. I went with my coworkers and they were like, it's confusing. And I just stood there like, well, let me tell you. Okay, so that's why. Honestly, I do not mind. I love movies that are confusing. Mainly because I probably look way too much into movies anyway, and then when things turn out to be very simple, I'm like, oh, never mind. Comes across as odd for people who aren't used to the directorial style. Understandable. Understandable. A lot of people were confused. Anyone that I like showed... So, okay, here, let me back up. My favorite movie of all time, if you've been here long enough, you'll know, hopefully. But my favorite movie of all time is Cloud Atlas. I love the movie. I love the way that the story is told. I love the idea of, like, our souls moving on into different lives and ourselves learning how to be better people and like making choices that affect who we are throughout all of our lives. And I love that. I love that concept so much. And I actually read the book as well and finally finished it late last year. And there was actually more context that I got from the book, of course. I wasn't sure how to feel about it because they changed some things from the book to the movie, and I actually enjoyed the movie a little bit more with some of the things that they changed. But I understand why they did that. But there was one small context from the book that I felt probably could have been told just a little bit better in the movie, because it gives it so much more as to why it's called the Cloud Atlas. And it's just so good. I love it so much. But people are really confused by that. It's a long movie. It's 3 hours. And it goes through the lives of like 6 different sets of people, which is a lot. It is a lot. So I understand that. Stop motion Fantastic Mr. Fox was directed by him. I also haven't seen that. It's mild in what he usually does. Remember you saying that? I have it on my watch list. Let's go! Well, maybe we should have another movie night. Just saying. Oh no! The hiccups are back at it again. Ooh, yes. I've actually been thinking about doing another movie night. And I would not be opposed at all if Cloud Atlas was the like winner for that. But I also know people don't probably want to sit at their computers for like 3 hours. Because I get it. It's a long movie. Okay, so first off, we need to add black iron oxide to some cards. I'd do anything for you, Ducky. You're so sweet. I'd do anything for you, Ducky. I would end the world for you. See, what you didn't know is I'm the romantic villain type. Probably get really cozy. Nah, I'm an evil shit. Oh. Have you seen Last of Us? I just finished playing the first game the other day. I really enjoyed it. I'm really excited for the second one too. You have? Okay. I am fully, like, Joel. I'm fully Joel. I would end the world. I'm so conflicted about something. I want to break down an analysis of the game and the TV show about what they're saying with the story. Regardless of... I feel... Okay, hold on. Let me warn people. There's gonna be spoilers for The Last of Us if you have not played the game or if you've not seen the TV show. I would highly recommend that you walk away and get yourself some tea for like 5 minutes. Okay, you've been warned. So, we follow Joel and Ellie on this journey to find the Fireflies, right? Because Ellie needs to be with people that understand her condition of not getting infected. And they might be able to make a cure out of that. However, they go on this very harrowing journey that takes way longer than it should have, okay? It takes significantly longer because they had to take a couple detours. And when they finally get there, essentially, Ellie is unconscious. And Joel wakes up in this hospital because he's been shot, he's been stabbed, he's been absolutely everything under the sun. I don't know how he made it, honestly. And when we get to this hospital, they tell him that Ellie will not be able to say goodbye to him because, like, Ellie's getting prepped for surgery. And he was like, okay, when will they wake up? And they go on to say that Ellie isn't ever going to wake up because that's part of what this whole journey was about, was to get them here and then take apart her brain and, like, figure out why she's not getting infected. Because she still has the cordyceps in her brain. It's just that it's more her living with it than her being turned by it. And so they're like, okay, we got to figure that out. So we want to take apart her brain. But what really frustrates me is that Joel is painted out to be this villain that, like, removed Ellie from a situation where her life to Ellie feels like she has meaning. And by having meaning, it's dying for a good cause. But what's frustrating to me is that nobody asked Ellie prior to this. Nobody asked Ellie prior to this. She was just unconscious. So they were going to take her life without her knowing. Like, that's what she was doing. And so to me, it's more like Joel was protecting Ellie through, like, from monsters that were just going to kill her for her brain. But both the TV show and the video game, like, point Joel out to be this terrible person who destroyed the world. And while I agree that, you know, maybe something could have been done, all of this was based on the fact of a maybe. They didn't know if they were going to actually be able to understand anything from Ellie's brain, which is why they had to remove it. But even if they removed it, there's absolutely no guarantee of any vaccination being made. Ellie could have just died for nothing. So I just think that's really frustrating to me. I've been good. I have my good and bad things about both, but my biggest issue is the writing in season 2. No, I understand that. That's actually something that I've talked about with Chris. There has been some really weird writing that I felt like didn't go with the characters. But I also haven't played the second video game, so I don't know. I also watched the director's take on some things. Oh, what was it? I saw a mistake, but I can't remember from what. But I remember, like, stopping the show and being like, oh, look at that! It's a director's mistake! Da, 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 da. Because I love looking for, like, little flaws like that. I think it's really entertaining to my brain. And then Chris was saying that he felt like it was really... There's a lot of, like, rushedness. As well as a lot of things that got added that felt like didn't really fit with what was going on. So I just think it's interesting. Wait. Why is Bella Ramsey getting hate? Bella Ramsey's doing a great job. Let me see. Yeah, she doesn't look like the video game model for Ellie. From the online comments, I can see that people think she's miscast, but the response from some corners is just really nasty, personal, with people screen grabbing awkward frames of her during action scenes as some kind of gotcha that she's a bad actress, and photoshopping her as everything from not good things. Look at this. The reasons they aren't on social media anymore. I understand that. Okay, so somebody responds to this and says, answer. Every other answer you see on here has some truth in it. Some people are just dipshits who hate her because they think she's ugly. Some people hated the woke game and now the woke show. And some people just honestly don't think that she's the correct casting choice for the character for rationally objective reasons. Some people have got no problem with her role, and I liked her during the first season, but I felt both her acting and the show's writing had dipped dramatically in season 2. As far as people making the memes you're talking about, those are definitely the first 2 answers. I don't know. I thought she was really good for some of her roles. Maybe I should rewatch season 1 then. Because I had watched season 1 without playing the game first, and now I've played the game. But what I do really enjoy about what I've seen so far is that the director is taking a different approach to the TV show than what he did for the game. And honestly, I think that's the right thing to do because it's been a few years since the game came out, like quite a while. And a media show is very, like a TV show, with media is very different content than what a game is going to be. You know what we should do, Ducky? We should find whatever the mailing address is of Bella's agent and send just a bunch of love letters. Be like, we love you, you're doing so good, don't listen to people. Well, leave the don't listen to people out. Just be like, you're doing so good. Leave it super positive. Season 2 kind of dragged them in the mud a little, but I guess some people are weird like that. Like, of course the media will be different from the show. Changes make it refreshing without destroying the material. Exactly. It's good to change from the format. Otherwise, if you're going to make it exactly like the TV show, or exactly like the video game, why not just play the video game? What's the point of the TV show? Like, you want things to be different. And one more black iron oxide over here, and then we get to fill up some dots. And it is now 6:30, which means I have to feed the babes. So I'm actually going to take a short little break. And then we're going to come back and clean up the slab. I only have 2 paints that I have to make left on those, but I have quite a bit to make on my other ones. Any other closer ones? 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically 4. Which is ultramarine, burnt sienna, burnt umber, light sienna. Yeah, I got a lot of paint to make. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'll take a small break. Plus, playing a character like older Ellie is gonna be so dang hard. For real! Like, Season 2 feels different in terms of age, because it is different in terms of age. You're playing with a teenager, you know? Like a young adult. Going on to try to find, their identity. And I feel like the communication between people, I felt, has been displayed really well. So, okay. I'm gonna go on break. I'm also gonna run an ad, so you guys hopefully don't have to deal with ads when we come back. And I was trying to decide if we should do puzzle. I think I'll leave the puzzle off. Enjoy your break. Why, thank you so much. I super appreciate that. Oh, but you have a good break too. Make sure you guys go get some water. Go get something to eat. you guys need anything, literally just a small snack, that's all it takes. You don't have to make a big meal, it's just something to shove in your mouth. Puzzle, please. Oh, okay.
PLS.
Please. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum, bum-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ooh, let's do a rainbow. Here we are. Okay. And then I'm going to put my BRB up. We are going to get my social media share, jigsaw puzzle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, would you look at that? Just look at it. So nice. Where's my thing? Okay, there you are. Ooh, no, that's not what I meant you to do. Nope, that's still not it. Thank you. And then actually, because I don't need to have that undone, we'll just do it this way. What? Okay. Also lock chat. Chat needs to be locked. And okay, I think we're finally good. You have a question for me? You're about to have some tea? Yes, tea is so good. All right, folks, let me send this to you. You need the puzzle right here. I'm gonna pin it for you. I'm also gonna throw it into Kick just in case there's anyone on Kick that wants to play. And I'm also gonna toss it in YouTube just in case anyone on YouTube wants to play. There you are. It's just a fun little thing that we do when we're taking a small break. So I shall be back very shortly. Please enjoy. I hath returned. You guys didn't even puzzle? You even asked for the puzzle. Is this a me problem or a you problem? Let's find out. Wow. Wow. It's too late. It's too late. I am offended. Forgot my question. No, Ducky. Oh well. Oh well, I see how it is. I'm doing it now. I was like, you even paid points for it. Just don't like the puzzle I choose. Oh, that's pretty funny. Refund. Did you already give yourself a refund? I think I have it automatic to take it. I don't know if I can give you a refund. It's not showing up on my list anyway. Got distracted trying to draw my D&D character. Whoa there. It is automatic. I'm sorry. Well, how about this? I'll give you a puzzle by your own choosing. of your own choosing. Next time you pop into stream. I haven't had enough for a coloring page. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Not spending your points. We gotta change that. I learned my dice hate you. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe they're just trying to like gently encourage you towards a really fun character. Tried to change that. It was worthless. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's okay. The puzzle's still there, so you can still work on it. If you would like to, or if you want to save it for next time. You just have to let me know. Be like, Tyra, we need a puzzle. I'm redeeming puzzle without redeeming it again, so you don't spend your points again. Roll for my stats, and this big tabaxi raised by goblins is so weak. Maybe the tabaxi isn't weak, but maybe they're very picky about what they do. Especially being raised by goblins, I feel like your character is probably just confused a lot. Maybe you're weak. Oh, you got me real good. I am. He's gonna have a constant princess bandage on his nose. A princess bandage? What is that? Oh, that did not sound good. There we go. He's a pretty princess. His favorite princess is Mulan. I love Mulan. Mulan is amazing. Mulan is really, honestly, like a comfort. It's a comfort movie for me. Okay, those ones are filled up. We're gonna put these aside since these ones are not. And now we're gonna clean the slab. Let's clean the slab. You love Mulan? I do too. It's so good. Breaking gender norms, showing people what you're capable of. We like a strong female lead. Okay, and now I just need to do mainly my rainbow dot cards. I didn't realize I needed ultramarine on these cards, so I feel like I could have already done that, but that's okay. Okay, chat, I need you to tell me, are we doing yellow or red? Probably more randos don't come in asking if you were a theater kid with how often you break out in a song. Funnily enough, I actually wasn't a theater kid. I was actually hated by my theater director, and I was only in theater because my mom forced me. Spooked Ghost! Ah, I like your username. What's up? And I wasn't even in it until, like, my last 2 years of high school. And even then, I wasn't in it hardly at all, because I was working a lot. My brother, however, was a true theater kid. He was involved everything theater. He actually went to college because he wanted to be a theater director himself. And then decided that he just didn't want to do that. Which, like, good for you for figuring that out. How's it going? How's your day? Or night, or afternoon. I don't know what time zone it is for you. Hiya! UK lunchtime. Oh, amazing. Are you getting ready for tea time? I say that like unironically. Because I am ready for tea time. I've got my tea right next to me. But I don't have any scones. Another Brit. I know. There's a lot of Brits here, honestly. You guys are invading. The Brits are invading. The Brits are invading. We're all Brits. It's happening again. Going back to our roots. I know. Honestly, please take us. Please take us, okay? We are in bad shape right now. Take us back. At least you guys have decent human... Well, I was gonna say decent human rights, but this is Britain we're talking about. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, you guys need it. We really do. We're struggling, okay? Put us out of our misery. Oh my gosh, Equip! Playing with your butt plug on camera again? Get an OnlyFans, why don't you? Excuse me. We know what this is, and it's not that. How are you? How's your morning? Well, it's no America. It's not as bad as America. I know. I know. Not as bad as the US right now. We are, I would say figuring our shit out, but we're actually not. We're so far from figuring our shit out. I already have an OnlyFans. Excuse me. How dare you, Equip, imply? How dare you imply that Heart doesn't have one? So rude. What are you guys' plans today? How is the future in 6 hours to my Britain folks? There we go. I have to wash all my stuff again. Tyra's confused, sass, or been mean to Equip too many times to count. Everyone come cry in the corner with Equip. I still love that one so much. YMCA. Why? Huh? I need a nap. I can definitely tell you, you're not getting a nap here. You will be energized and confuzzled. I'm in hoodwinked. You have... Wait. You meant me? Oh, you meant the quote. Ha! Thank you. I didn't see the quotes. I just saw you say that, and I was like, dang, how dare you not acknowledge Heart right now? Just got to work? Oh, okay. Are you still working at the... No. Actually, hold on. My timeline's been warped. You actually moved on to a different job. But I forgot what that job was. But how is that job? Chronic fatigue says I must sleep, but I want to watch paint. Fair enough. Well, don't you worry. I will deliver. And Spooked, as our honored guest in this show, would you like to tell me, do you want red or yellow paint? The job is jobbing. Ducky, are you working right now? Have you been on Twitch this entire time and you've been working? Red, please. Done. Done. Oh, that was bad. That didn't come out. Same job, different school. Okay, okay. Well, how is it? Tell me what's happening and if you enjoy it and if you don't. Ducky, what's the question? I feel like I should do 2 of this, but I don't know if I really have that much paint that I need to make for this. Does this have San Francisco red? No, it doesn't. Okay, my bad. Do you remember a random thing from 3 years ago and now asks a question? I do, you know? It just be the way it be. That's just how life is. Ah! Shh. Okay. Just stabbed myself with my palette knife. Palette knives are sharp, guys, okay? I did not break skin though, so that's good. That hurt though. I've been stabbed with one before. It sucks. It hurts. They're so sharp. And for what reason? This is supposed to be for paint. Why are you sharp? I wonder how the canvas feels. Do you sharpen the palette knife? No. That was a craft knife? Fair enough. You're not my favorite. Okay, Heart, can we have a shout out for Ducky, please? The canvas really likes it, but it's sharp. It's like legit so sharp. It doesn't, I don't think the canvas actually likes that. Yeah. Okay, I guess my fabric is not gonna pick up my paint. Or not my paint, my liquid. My water. I'm trying to be specific here. Thank you so much for giving a shout out. Guys, you should go follow Ducky. And if someone in this chat really enjoys ducks and thinks that Ducky is their favorite person, you should absolutely go follow Ducky because they are a crazy streamer. I love watching them stream. They are very chaotic, but they also have a lot of really cool things that they do. And more recently, they've been doing Lego builds on stream. And one of the Lego builds that they're doing is actually of a dinosaur. But don't ask me to do a shout out. You're working. I wouldn't have done it anyway, just because. You're working. You know what, Equip? Can I please have a shout out for Ducky? Thank you. Let's give him another shout out. My autism animals. I'm working too. You are working. You did say earlier that you've been working. Never mind. Right now I'm doing jigsaw. I'm sorry. I've offended everybody in chat. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just gonna make paint, okay? I hope you guys enjoy this ASMR. He's complete now and his name is amazing. What's his name? What's his name? Am I though? I don't know. Are you? Because I feel like whenever you pop into chat, you're always lurking. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to say anything because I think he's working. What's everyone's flavor of autism? I don't... Okay. The reason why the big pause is because I don't think I have autism. But I do think it's curious that I have a lot of traits similar. And I tested really high on the online tests that you can take, but that doesn't actually mean anything. And I think that I just have enough trauma in my past that, like, I have very particular responses that coincide very closely to autism. But if I have autism, it'd probably be denial. I've recently been reading Jurassic Park after building Mr. Nuggy Boner. Oh my gosh. What a name. That is wild. I love that. I love that. Do you think I would do it when I said I wouldn't? You can't make me a liar. My bad. My bad. I just kind of get possessed. Amazing. I also got memorizing film scripts. Hell yeah, that's pretty cool. For stream one time, I read out, not the full script, but quite a bit of the, oh gosh, what's it called? The Bee's Life. Nope, nope. Barry B. Benson. This one, that one. Why, thank you. I don't personally add people on Discord, Donald, but you are more than welcome to join the Discord if you type in !Discord. Entire script of Ice Age 3? Got it. That's nice. I like that. I didn't name him, but that's his forever name now. Amazing. Amazing. Tyra likes Seinfeld. I actually don't like Seinfeld, but I do think that some of the B-movie, that's what it is. Wow, it's such a basic name too, and I couldn't remember it. I do enjoy the B-movie. It's been a minute since I watched it. There we go. All right, folks, are you ready to see me mold this paint? We need to put mold that paint in all caps in chat right now. Right now. Come on, guys. I'm not going to do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mold that paint. Yeah, we got one. We got one. We need chat. Come on. Help me out. You guys ready? Don't mold that paint. Well, I think we should remove the don't, but the mold that paint, I'll take it. Oh, I love that text. There we go. Listen. That is the sound of a really nice ASMR. Mold that paint. Are you doing a generator for that, or do you actually know how to get those characters? Because if you know how to get those characters, I'm impressed. Right now. The fancy ass text makes it better. It really does, though. I think I'm gonna have to like copy and paste that and save that in my Twitch commands. Magician never reveals a secret. I love doing the, it's like the cursed text generator, and like you insert some words and then it like has a shit ton of lines through the text, so it looks creepy. It looks creepy and I love it. Look at this, guys, it's turning so great. Don't you see the color? It's San Francisco red. I know I could have rhymed it, but I decided not to, okay? Hello! What is up? Betrayed notifications didn't make me aware. Good. Jigsaw done! You did it! Can finally get back to work. I'm so proud of you, Heart. You did not ask the question. What is the question? At this point, just ask the question like 4 times. Do it again and rhyme it this time. Isn't this grand? Isn't this neat? Look at this red. Oh, it's almost complete. We're figuring out how to figure this paint. All we needed on everything. Let me just rip off the Little Mermaid real quick, okay, guys? Oh my. Why do you guys like me? Shakes head. You are so welcome. Tell me why ain't nothing but a good paint. I don't. I'm just here for the points. Fair enough. How far are you? Because there's someone that might be closer than you. There's someone else that I know that says they're only 11k points away. It has been 4 years. Okay? It's been 4 years since having gotten my affiliate status. And we're actually getting really close to getting that. Cause you cut? I do cut. I'll cut a bitch. Watch out, guys. Watch out. I'm so bad. Oh. Well, work screwed me over. I understand. I understand. I know. I know how it is. Couldn't put me up on your phone or anything. I see. I see how it is. You get upset with me, but I can't get upset with you. Oh, man. That's right. Okay, makes sense. Fair enough. That makes sense and is totally fair. Whoa there.
Vixen, water up, hydrate.
Didn't you see? I already took a sip of my tea. Like, literally right before you were doing that. But I guess I can drink some more. I was saving to try and do spicy paint and then eat paint at the same time. Ooh. Well, that's not too bad. I actually do have some spicy paint, but I probably shouldn't eat that because it's been paint for a very long time. But it'll never happen now. Well, I'm thinking of actually keeping it within reason. Because I think there's not enough people that actually saved their paints to get to that point. And so I don't think I'm gonna have an issue where it's like, eat paint, eat paint, eat paint, eat paint. Like, I don't think that's gonna be an issue, so. You could literally do the spicy paint right now. Bonroot, good morning! What are you doing up so early? There we are. I ain't saving anything. Not saving a damn dime. Can't be doing it. Can't be bothered. That's how Balmarook feels, guys. I'm up 2 hours before now every day. Really? Well, it has been almost 2 hours for me to be awake as well. Almost 4 times. Okay, what's that math? I gotta figure out the math. What is that math? Almost 4 times. So not quite 4 times, but almost. So 50. So yeah, you are almost at 200,000. Dang. Dang. Is that how much you have? Okay, I ain't got typing today. 171. Hot damn. You guys are so close. So you might have a chance if you show up to the morning streams more often. Because the other person, they have to do late night shifts, and so with me shifting my schedule, they may not get it first. I love that emote. That's cute. That's adorable. Tara's all of a sudden very worried about eating paint. I'm actually not that worried. I have been curious about what the paint would taste like. If I'm being completely honest, I'm actually surprised I haven't tried it out before now. And if I were to choose one to do, I would actually probably do red ochre. Because oddly enough, red ochre was actually part of an ancient ritual. It's really not that ancient. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's something that we've come to learn more about. That or red iron oxide. And the way that people would go about consuming it is they would take the pigment of hematite and they would use an oil, and I think it's like a flaxseed oil, and you would actually roll it together until it became a little red ball, and then people would take that pill to help with their heartache. And there's a lot more to be said about it, and I have the book if you guys want me to read an excerpt from it. But it is such, I don't know, there's something about that, being so connected with the earth. And it's really not the weirdest thing to think about. I mean, of all the things that we consume today, it wouldn't surprise me, like clay or soil being involved in that. I have 18.1k in the bank. I've eaten the paint. It's not bad, slightly tasteless, hint of sweet. Don't fancy sparkles inside and going for the Mica ones. Oh no. Yasreed has offered me all their points, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and make that transfer happen. Oh, you guys are so silly. You can transfer points? There's a way. It's called like gambling, except I actually have that turned off because I don't like gambling. So I say, not in my community. We don't gamble here. Ha! Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Tyra can just give points to people, though. I can. Although I think those points are pointless. No, but seriously, I don't think they actually do anything for you guys. Yeah, you guys have to go to Chris's stream for that. Chris has like all of the gambling. And I also don't gamble in there either. I earn my points like a respectful person, okay? I don't try to cheat the system. Luck can't be found here. You have to work hard. I've actually been thinking about buying a particular edition of a book that I really enjoy, and the reason why I bring it up is because the idea of like working hard to overcome your like trials and tribulations. I love that idea so much that I actually got a tattoo on myself to kind of like remind me. And not just remind me, but I really do think that that word, like hard work, really does get you places. And now I'm not saying, now let me back up. I'm not saying that hard work is the only thing you need to get through places, because sometimes there are just really shitty situations and you can't control that. But you can control how you react to it. And that is how you can overcome some of the like hardest days in your life. There is a way to transfer it, but not in this chat. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Has 25 points. Nick has slots on his stream. You can gamble points playing slots. It's super fun. That's so silly. Also, who's Nick? Thou can rule? They can, but from the context of the book, it's more thou mayest overcome. Because it goes back, so I'm not religious, but the book covers a lot of religious themes because one of the characters is super religious, and one of the ways that they find meaning in their life is by going through and deep diving into Hebrew texts. And part of the Hebrew texts that they realized were different than the Bible that they were reading out of refers to how there was like a mistranslation. And the mistranslation was a word, which is Timshel. And the word was mistranslated into something of like, thou can't like overcome like God's intentions or something. And that word being mistranslated is thou mayest overcome like God's intentions. And so it's like, it's not up to these higher beings or these higher powers on what you do with your life or how things happen into your life. It's more specifically that you can overcome, you can choose to make those decisions to get into a better situation. And that nothing else in life can do that for you. And that to me is what really struck with me, and I loved it. I loved it so much. And I really, really, really want to get a certain copy of that book. Because I want to reread it again. I had borrowed the book from the library on a recommendation from somebody. Because he was like, I think you would really like this. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. But at the end of it, I was like, you know what? Fair. You know what's fair? Oh my god, I love... Wait. I have more to add to it. Can you say the book title? Yes. On the condition that you can't buy me this book. Okay, there's this emote that I also really, really love. Sounds like an interesting. It's called Oh my gosh. East of Eden by John Steinbeck. And he's an American author that has also written like Grapes of Wrath and a bunch of different text, honestly. But it is really, really good, and I heavily recommend it. Rude but fair. Oh man. Slightly buzzed is the person? Okay. Oh my gosh, my eyes are acting up again. Oh, it's getting late, guys. I'm gonna have to go soon. Alright, I'm gonna follow. And I'm gonna be there just so I can bug the shit out of you. Okay, Chris. That's what I'm here. It's just to bug you. That's what I'm doing. Guys, we really only have one paint left for the palettes. For some of them. For like a good chunk of them. And then I'll have more ready later. Oh, it feels so good. I feel really good having morning streams again because I feel like I can really be productive and get paints made. I feel really good. I do miss having evening streams, but just with how I am after work now, it's like I can't make it work anymore. Ha! I can't make it work! Ah! So funny. Okay, I'm done. And I don't have any on there, so the rest of it is just what is left of it. I think I actually have... Oh no, I still have paper. I think I actually have some San Francisco red in this. I do! Oh my goodness, about time. About frickin' time. Late? It's 8 a.m. Yeah, it's getting late for me. I have to get ready to go to work. Hold on. I see your text. Give me a second. Love is Novella of Mice and Men. Yeah. Oh, it's so heartbreaking though. Want to find and go to some old bookstores with me when I get there? That could be a fun day to get coffee and find books. Well, fuck yeah. What do you mean? We're gonna have a lot of time, and I don't think you're gonna understand. We have a lot of catching up to do. We've got so much shit we gotta do. You're gonna be so sick of it by the time we get through half of the list. Just so you are aware. Oh. Oh. What the hell is this creepy color thing? What, this? It's actually a poppet. It's a giant poppet that I found at Joann's one time. Rip Joann's. If you guys didn't know, Joann's doesn't exist anymore. They have closed all their stores nationwide. I don't know if there are some like stores that are acting as like the last little bit, but I think they are not doing well. Anyway, so I saw this and I was like, this would be the perfect size to use for my paint stuff. And so far it has been. I actually have to see your boyfriend on Sunday. So I have to drop off something. I have so much to do. I feel like I haven't hung out in forever. Yeah, we've just been... I mean, we both just been really busy. At least I know that you've been working on a lot of stuff, which is really fucking awesome. Because you're so close. You're so close. And then I know I've been really busy with stuff too. And the markets have me by the throats. But this year has been incredible for my markets, which really surprises me. Like, I don't know. I just was expecting with the emotional turmoil of everything that it wasn't going to do very well. And this year has been crazy good. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the follow. Excuse me. I have so much to do and talk when I get there together. I know! It's so freaking close! This wait is gonna be the longest wait ever. But once it's done, then you're here. It'll be forever until we can hang out. I know. You might have a raid victim. Who's the raid victim? I'll take it into consideration. I will not promise, though. I have a couple of people doing things today. Is Charmander a fellow crafter? Crocheter. Oh my gosh. Okay, give me a second. So don't put them in bottle caps anymore, or put them in poppets. We'd put them in both. We put them in both. So after they're done with the poppets, I take them out and it becomes this. Let me, hold on, I'm switching. So this is an Ecodome. And the reason why I made these is because you can use this to refill your bottle caps or any of containers that you have without having to have something to throw away. So this is really just a refill. It's a refill size. Abby Stabby Art. Oh, is that another person? I feel like I know of Abby. Hold on, let me look up Heart's suggestion first. Oh man, I really gotta go. I need to buy a white one when I'm there. Oh, the titanium one. That's a great question. I need to do some more for the white. Okay, let me look up your suggestion. Let me see. Ooh, some rainy day doodling. I do like rainy day doodles. And they're in the UK as well. Okay, we'll pop into Abby Stabby Art since they're currently on screen and I actually really gotta go. There we go. Okay. Maybe I can make some if you want to. Titanium is a weird color, but if you are down to learn, absolutely. There we go. Okay, guys. So for YouTube, Kick, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I super appreciate this. I hope that you had a good and fun time just either listening or perusing to all of the crazy stuff that we were talking about today. We had a lot of really fun discussions this morning. And we also got to make 2 paints. We got to make Black Iron Oxide and San Francisco Red, which was super, super lovely. So goodbye, YouTube and Kick. We are going to try something. I'm going to try to select Stop All and hope that that doesn't kill Twitch. If Twitch gets killed, we're just going to raid you guys out. So, okay. Bye!